Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? What's up? What's going on? This is another episode called Get Inspired. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss this because we have the finest, your favorite Talks with Jordan. Don't think this is Capital FM right away. We coming back with him. All right. So we here with the man Talks with Jordan. Talk us what's up, man.
Nothing, just good, man.
I see you look fine.
Oh, thanks.
How many dollars we were lying?
Not dollars, actually.
These are dollars, man. These are dollars. Look at you with the ties, eh?
I appreciate it.
Today we are actually in a casual day. Like on Friday we have a Labor Day. You know that?
Yeah, sure.
It's a big long weekend.
So, sorry.
All right. How have you been, man?
Grateful.
Grateful?
Yeah, I'm just grateful.
You look smart.
Thanks, man. You look smart.
I wish I was a girl. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here on Get Inspired, another episode. So, basically, you get to know people who can inspire you and basically get to know them better, and they instruct you how to go in life. Talks with Jordan is a media personality, basically working on Capital FM, but before that you knew him on many platforms like Loyal FM, way back on Instagram. So he's a social media expert. And in this episode, you're going to inspire you about the way you can use social media and integrate them on a path that are useful. But by the start of the fact, we have to know that who's Jordan? Who's telling us these things? Jordan.
Yeah.
What's the real name? Not Talks with Jordan behind it.
Can use Jordan.
That's way to spell. But let's go with that. Carison?
Kanyes Jordan.
Okay, yeah. That's good. So what comes that Jordan also knows some Luganda?
Man. Throughout my education, I've been to Uganda. That's why I've been to Uganda. Actually, I can speak many languages.
Not Luganda, Henry.
No, not Uganda.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been to Uganda through my whole education, and I know when I done my education, I have to move back to my home country.
Wow. That's very actually to find someone who like experienced different regions in the East Africa, but they call it the power of Africa for a reason.
Yeah, sure.
So let's not focus more on your education, but focus more on what you're doing now. Did you think that you'll be a media personality one time when you were younger?
Yeah, you see, one thing I can tell you, my friend, always follow that
the inner
talk inside you.
The inner heart piece.
Yeah, when you follow it, respect that.
True.
So this started way back when I was in primary, actually.
Primary.
Yeah, we used to have different clubs.
Oh, like media clubs.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And I would always be in those clubs. This is when I started knowing that.
And you participate high?
Yeah, I used to participate. And that's where I picked the impact from primary to high school. Wow. Yeah.
Wow, that's a good inspiration. So any kid watching this, when you are in school, just practice the clubs. Way back you are schooling, and now like when do you now see this can actually be a career? Let me focus.
That was in my high school actually.
Oh, you've now stepped up.
It was in high school when I realized that this is going to go on big and more and more and more. So I used to have a show called Chat Room every Saturday.
Okay.
So I would bring in teachers like in the main hall when the students are around, in the whole school actually.
In front of the audience.
The whole school. So I would have a conversation with them just like the way you're having it right now with me and you.
True.
So that's when I realized.
Okay.
So I used to do it with my friend back then in high school. She was called Shanita. I started in Form 5. Then I started. I carried it to Senior 6. Then my Senior 6, after my Senior 6 in vacation, I joined NTV.
Oh,
NTV.
NTV Uganda, right?
NTV Uganda.
Okay.
Doing Team Nation, Team Cash and Pamela. Yeah.
Wow, this is a good story. It's going way too big than even I thought. So now you focus, you say this is a career, and now like what is the best now advantage or challenge you faced the first time you went on a microphone?
I think I didn't face any big challenge
Because you were used to it.
Yeah, I
at
was
school.
used of addressing.
Okay.
Thought, like I can tell you, throughout my education, I've been a leader. I was a head boy when I was my
Oh, you were a head boy.
yeah in my primary.
That's a lot of speeches now.
In my primary. So I used to address in my primary. After that, in my A level, I had to campaign for. I had to come in as a leader again. That was like A level. Whatever I didn't. O level class monitor, those small leadership. It's in blood. Think of
Do they work in this normal life? Like,
Yeah.
is someone there in class monitoring? What will he get after being? I
Let me
thought
tell
it
you,
ends there.
these things do work. Because the more you grow, you become even a leader to yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've had people who have continued in the leadership. I have a guy I was with in our Form 6 and Form 5. We used to be leaders.
Okay.
Another guy
Is a
is
leader
at
too?
Makerere and is doing politics at
Okay.
this time.
So the spirit
Yeah,
continues.
the same continues. If you want, you can choose the path and be like, let me
Let me
continue.
be a leader.
Yeah.
All right. Me, I thought like being a class monitor is just laying for class. You were
No, of course,
leading,
from class monitor, you upgrade.
you
You
upgrade.
be like, no, now let me
me
go in
be
for
a
this
head
poster,
boy.
let me keep on this. So, Form 5 to Senior 6, I was the governor of governor.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a if I
You see,
get
there's
into life
even a way
system,
one man it keeps you from some doings. Like
Yeah,
you were the head boy, you can't now turn back at the same time
Exactly.
run away from school.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
There are a lot of things that can shape you and like let me
Okay.
focus. Let me
Okay.
do this, keep me in line.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Now you've studied, you've learned like media can be a source of employment and can even make you a market. How did you come to Rwanda now after that?
So, how do I come to Rwanda into media? Also, Rwanda. I had a friend. She was called Linda Den. She's in Uganda. She's an MT that you know her.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
I know her.
So it was NTV just we were around.
Mm,
She was going to travel to Rwanda,
okay.
and I was also going to travel to Rwanda. I'm like,
Let us see what is there.
let's go. I'm like, actually, I was planning to go travel. I'm going to see my
Yeah.
family. I'm going to spend some back there.
Mm.
I'm like, sure.
Let's
So we
see.
traveled.
Mm.
So we come.
Mhm.
In the morning. We arrived in the morning, and the first show
Mm.
was in the morning. She had an interview at Royal FM.
I'll show you.
Yeah, she had an interview at Royal. So we meet. I come to meet a very gentleman, a humble man, a servant of the city, a servant of God.
Okay.
Yes, I'm Axela.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah,
Jesse was here. You know that? He was my first interviewer.
Yeah.
No,
So I connect. First time I saw him, I was like, you know what? I have to work with this guy.
This guy.
So before even any other firm, like I have this project and I'm moving into Rwanda. I want to do this and this and this and this.
And he agreed.
I was like, let's schedule and see how we can. Because I had some good ideas that are not in the country.
True.
So I'm like, let's meet and see what we can do. So
Wow.
I meet Jesse and Juliana. After that we sat and we had a conversation and I gave him my ideas. I gave him what I want to do in Rwanda and said, okay, sure. We can do this and you can make it happen.
Basically, like when someone is watching like these interviews, he or she can tell himself, wow, those people are blessed. Those people didn't face many challenges. They went and the road was already raved. So like the main challenge you faced there.
The main challenge I faced in media the first time actually is that before even I come to Rwanda, before I came to Rwanda,
Okay.
I didn't know how to dance, and that's the challenge that I was faced as.
Is that now a challenge?
No, ask me how.
Okay,
What I was
how?
doing, it
Okay.
was a challenge.
It was a challenge.
It was a challenge. So you step on a stage, you go to schools and all that, and there will be some activities whereby they require you to dance, like to hype on a stage and all that, and be like MC, and that's the challenge that will be faced. But then, maybe the other side, the challenge I have so far faced, or I faced when I joined here, my home country language.
Okay, the language.
Yeah, the language.
Yeah, many people seeing you speaking English.
You know,
English,
when they see you speaking English, they can judge them like.
They do.
Why?
Trust me, they do.
Why using so much of English? Like, I'm comfortable with English than Kinyarwanda.
All right.
Yes, so that's the biggest challenge for me. I've faced in the.
Where there's you say that you speak many languages, try to mitigate within generation. One can be knowing many languages, but familiar with one of them. Like that's why I do. Like, which language makes you better other than English?
Other than English, still to be my Luganda also is good. I'm good at it, but still. I know Kenyan, I can speak it.
You okay?
But I just
you try it. Could you tell me like Harumonduri Haria? I forgot that Jordan.
That you forgot it like in ba bavuga ngo habona kuchora
cyangwa hari igihe nyine ugiye kuvuga interuro ugahita ubitekereza kandi muri English ntabwo uri butekereze.
In English I just go marathon. But in English, in Kinyarwanda, I have to think what I'm going to say.
All right.
Is it the right word or it's not the right word?
I feel you.
Yeah, because when someone starts laughing at me, I feel someone like,
oh, okay. Imagine you're a journalist and now you're killing some words.
Exactly.
The grammar.
So I feel more comfortable with English. That's why I use English most of my time.
Even Kinyarwanda gets hard in grammar.
Yeah, sure.
I used to go and be terrified in exams. Like amategeko, igenamajwi, things like that. It's tough, man. Imigani. So I have a few questions to ask you just to get to know you better, so that many people out there get to know you. And make sure you stay tuned. Yeah, we're coming back in a few. Well, as I told you, we shall discuss more of the topics, basically social media integration in Rwanda. But before that, like, how did you even transform from lawyer to Capital? I heard this is the way you started, and now you're at Capital.
Right now I'm proud to say that I'm at 103.5 Capital FM. Fresh hits for Kigali.
Fresh hits for Kigali.
Exactly.
Yeah,
if you're looking for the freshest hits,
just
that's
tune in.
Capital FM. I repeat it. I'm a proud Capital member, of course.
True.
How
do you change now
to Capital FM? Nothing much. I was just looking for growth.
All right, that's understandable.
Growth, impact.
And
nothing much.
All right, so for you personally, how do you see the industry of entertainment in Rwanda?
The industry so far, it's not bad. It's good. Man,
compared to Uganda.
Compared to Uganda, that's kind of
no, it's not tricky. Like, they are facts.
I'm grateful that the industry is doing great.
Okay.
Because if you look at the events that so far I've done or I've been to or Capital FM has hosted, was Rwanda is doing
so you
good.
Hosting Doja Cat?
Yeah, Capital FM hosting Doja Cat,
UCL, to the
Rwanda. Man, the industry is where we want it actually.
All right.
I can't lie. Okay. The industry doing great things. So far, I've been to both industries, Uganda and Rwanda. I think we are blessed that, just as you can hear, Visit Rwanda.
Okay.
Understand? Because every artist would want to perform.
It's a movement that's working.
Exactly. Everyone would love to perform in Rwanda.
All right.
Yeah. Then when you talk about Uganda, honestly speaking, the vibes hit more high.
Oh, so Ugandans vibe than Rwandans. I know.
That's what I can say. Those guys can start an event from 6 till morning.
Till morning when the sun is up. But here, isn't it? Because there is a restriction. At 2, we have to close the door.
Yeah, maybe it's a real. I also respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I respect the rule here. It's also good. I give a credit to that. It's also good when you look into that on that.
Okay.
It's a good strategy. But in Uganda, it's a different case, my guy.
I see. So let's go to the social media integration. We get to discuss what's the trending topics, what's going on, but basically hearing it from the person himself who is inside the industry, not who is not there. Like the first question we should ask, basically, when they say social media integration, is the way people use social media, but in a proper way. All right, there's people who use them in a different way, but we are going to focus on how you can use them. You are there, you have Wi-Fi at home, you have the phone, but you don't know how to use social media. Here is an expert for you. And why do you think like Rwandans should use social media?
Social media is first of all.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the fastest tools you're having in the world right now.
Okay.
It's so fast.
So I heard that the Rwanda ICT is also restricting some limitations to children under 16 years so that they cannot use social media. How do you offend that?
I wouldn't say that I'm offending it.
No, because we are losing views now.
Honestly speaking, what I can say about it, it's both sides.
It's both sides. It's negative and positive.
Exactly.
All right.
Negative and positive.
Okay.
On their side, when you look at the reasons, on their side, it's both sides. Yeah, I support it.
All right. So now, how as a TV or radio presenter or a media personality benefiting from social media integration?
Just going back to what I've told you, how we benefit, it's a source of income.
Yeah.
Someone would sit on a channel of YouTube and is earning more than someone who is sitting in an office. It's a source of income. That's what I can say.
All right. So you mean someone can generate income from these social media?
As long as, people look at the influencers you're having.
Okay.
If you use the media or the social media platform well, you can reach far.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you an example
True.
of the best media personnel right now in the entire world.
Okay.
They're the richest.
Okay. Yeah, like these
Truth
guys.
to be told, am I lying? These guys are richest. Look at the Beast.
Okay.
Look at HJordan. You know how much HJordan earns just those
like
guys are earning a lot of money.
Yeah,
as long as you're using it in the right way.
Yeah.
You're gonna reach so far.
Talk about the negative side. Now, someone is there wondering, like, there's way, to get famous. Let's talk about Rwanda. Many people influence bad things so that they can be like known and famous, and it works. Don't you see? It works. Like, basically, it's hard to find someone who's more interested in a show which is teaching them something than to listen to these maybe songs that are not giving any education stuff, or shows that are not just like that. How do you defend that in this new generation?
Me, I don't support anyone who uses social media in a bad way, and I don't think that would be the right way for you to gain famous. Or, of course, people will respect you in that category. But what do you be respected in that category? You can. Social media has a lot of impact. You would use social media in a lot of things and you gain. What would you choose?
Okay.
To use social media in that?
So you can be famous, but maybe when they call people who are maybe going to represent the country, they can't go with you.
They go with you when you're bad influence. You're bad influence. There's no one who can tell you to go and then you support a country, or when you're bad influence. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that's right.
So now there's another issue we influencers, all people who are famous face. You use social media just to gain money, and now you are famous. So there's a way now you're going to live different from other citizens just to prove that maybe you are worth it. Maybe you can't use the bus. Trust me, like people are afraid of using the bus. They can't get a motali for some reasons. So people, how will they look on me? How do you think that they change your personal behaviors?
It's a choice that you make as a person, first
Okay.
of all. And never in life, why would you want to prove a point? Don't prove a point, just be you.
Let it prove itself.
You don't need to prove people that you're there. You don't need to do that. Your work, what you have done, it will speak.
Okay.
Don't tell people I can't use a judge. But like content is everywhere.
Okay.
You can take a judge, that's content.
Okay.
That's really content. So I don't support someone proving
No, like there's someone who's famous, all right? Okay, it's even when he doesn't have a car, but he would rather find some 10K to get a move or green light so that people see that although he doesn't have a car, but he's coming there. But when you look behind, you might find that he doesn't have a single coin left in the pocket.
That's what I'm telling you. It's a choice that you make. Why would you? He's trying to prove a point.
Okay.
That that person is already there, but your wallet is telling you you're not there. So for you're trying to prove a point.
Okay.
Understand? Why do you prove a point? Be you, just be you. Simple, and people will love you the way you are.
Oh.
Let me give you an example. I love this influencer called Bogan.
Bogan.
That guy is him.
Yewe Bogan.
Yeah. That guy is him.
Okay.
And that's why people love him.
Okay.
That's him. I'm giving an example. There are a lot of people. But I love the fact that it's him. He's not forcing anything.
So he just be him.
He's just being him. That's Bogart.
He doesn't drive cars.
He doesn't.
All right.
No, he's him. If he's to shoot, he will shoot when he's
there.
Eating.
Yeah.
He doesn't prove a point. That's why he is where.
By the way, he's
right
one
now.
of the good.
Right now, he's trending because of the content he's doing. He doesn't prove a point. If he comes, the first thing he'll tell you, Mundi Savan.
Yeah, that's a good content.
You understand?
Actually, yeah.
Because he's not. Even after being there now that he's there, he still comes to you, Mundi Savan.
All right.
That shows he's there, but he's not trying
to prove
a point. He's not proving a point at any time.
Okay. So another question. Now there's young people and generations. They are outside. All right. They are trying to be focused, but because of social media, they see people. Hey, they have landed in Ethiopia. They are in Dubai, and they wish that same spirit they would act. So they start being like them. How do you engage in that?
One thing I can tell you, for someone who's watching, don't be fooled. Don't be like by social media.
Yeah, what you see is not real.
It's social media. I've told you, it's both sides.
It's both sides.
Yeah. Some other people use it in a way. Now AI has come. You know that I can do a show.
When you are in Dubai or UK,
but
basically in the toilet.
You need to reason the Mukagarama.
Dubai.
So what am I saying? Let social media not lie you. Let it not fool you. I keep telling you this. Just be you.
Right.
And everything will work out.
Wow. So people out there, mushaka kugira ngo tubaba star cyangwa tubeho nk'abastari. Jordan is a media expert. He's a social media integrator. So akubwiye ko you just have to live your life. All right? And don't be fooled. Wa mugani ashobora kuba wenda ari no kwamamaza icyo kintu.
Yeah.
And then weho ukagira ngo
twayakibwe ukajya kubona kuyayo savings zawe.
It's also the story. All right. That's another point to focus on.
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've done social integration. Just pick up a point so that you get to know everything. And now we're coming back with the hot seat. We're going to hot seat Jordan. And you like this part, I know. We're coming back. And yes, your favorite part of the show, haha, the hot seat. Are you ready, Jordan?
Oh, I'm always ready, man.
All right. So the first question: do you have a girlfriend? Hey, it's on air. Just tell us.
Man, I'm in love with making money.
No, we know we all hustle for the money, but
No,
we have that same backup plan.
Currently, I'm not.
Currently, you are single. So, girls,
Yeah, I'm single.
just DM me
But
for his
don't
number.
disturb me. I'm there
No,
for
try me. I have his number. He's already not taken. So, and another question: how do you relate with your famous influence and the normal life now on your side?
I always try to be me. Yeah,
Just is a life.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've went in the market and you find that either of the two is now available. So you have to take one, chicken or meat, but the same prices. Chicken. All right, so that's a good one. You know how to attract him now. So another hot question: what defines you as a person? Like 3 words to define you.
3 words to, and 3 words only.
3 words:
Friendly, social,
God-fearing. You were a religious person in short time.
I come from a
religious family. All right.
Yeah.
So how do you compare the culture of Uganda and Rwanda?
Man, home is always be the best, man. Home will always be home.
When you say that, someone might even get complicated.
No,
it's fine.
I'm just being. In terms of what?
In terms of the way you see it, you've been there. How do you see that the culture here is more specific to good, or the way of dressing?
Okay. Rwanda, it's a nice country. It's a friendly country, peaceful. Would not love peace.
Okay.
While Uganda, it's man. It's a quick country. Like it's a running country. When you say it's a running country, everything they do, it must be so quick.
So quick.
Either thinking, either anything. You just have to be quick.
So, in another question, according to your side, you've been in media for a quite long time. How do you see, do big personalities in media support young ones here in Rwanda, or they just be selfish?
I think here people are supportive. Yeah, because me, I've never told anyone I want an interview or I want to do something, and they don't sort of like an interest in it. They're always welcoming. But Uganda,
in Uganda, you can't.
Come here to tell you.
Who are you?
Wait.
I'll come for you back then.
Yeah, you come another day.
Okay.
Right now. So what am I trying to mean? I don't know. Does it come with branding or what? Because me, is it the places I hang out to or what? But Rwandan artists,
they are not that big.
I think branding, the Ugandan style of branding is way better.
Okay.
Yeah, you find an artist outside, you find another one. So they're so open.
Yeah,
their
so
fans.
Open. Wow.
They like interacting with their fans and all that.
Me, I like that.
Yeah, which is good. But when you talk about branding, I don't think it's good. Because by the time you pull up a show,
okay,
some be like, we are already seeing him. He's always
here.
Let me give you an example. How long did it take King James to
do a show?
He's doing 20 years.
This is 20 years.
You know what's going to be here at Big Arena?
It's fire.
It's already fire on the internet. That's what I'm telling you. Branding.
All right. Big up to King James. I hope we will be there, actually. By the way, Capital will be there.
We are the official radio station for events.
We're there then. So, and then another one, as a social media expert here, how do you see that? Is everyone with a lot of followers going to be called a media personality? Is he going to be hired more than that one who started it?
Not really. Not really. I don't think that's how it's
Now, how
it's
does
done.
it?
Because, of course, influencers are dominating right now, but still the credit will go to
Someone who started it?
Of course.
And that doesn't seem to work. Find someone who has started a job, but because someone is famous already, the media houses will hire them.
Let me tell you, the paper, they are both good. You're going to have your paper and you're going to keep it. But talent is everywhere. And talented people are always born everything then and then.
So you can.
So you have your time to shine.
Okay.
Because there's another Jordan coming in. As for you are still shining, there's another Jordan coming in who is talented in something. How long are you going to keep it up? How long do you think you're going to keep it? But your document, you're going to move your document.
Okay.
Though nowadays, it's also not working that way. It's all about the connection something right now.
Okay. So
it's both sides.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've asked many questions. More you've asked them through our platforms, to the comment section. But I think this is the last question I'm going to be asking. And what message do you deliver to the youth around here? The way they use social media, the way they allow themselves to dominate, whether Instagram, whether TikTok, everywhere. Like the last message you can give them. So
the last message I can tell you, just be you. People are gonna love you the way you are. And put good first, each and everything that you do. Then consistency.
So someone there might not be sure of consistency. How does he consist?
Consistency you have to do. If you start up something, don't do it for just a week. Keep trying. Try it today, try it tomorrow, try it in the next year. So then it will pay off.
Wow, that's cool.
Keep trying, keep pushing.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. That's the right word actually to use. Don't give up. It will pay off at some time. It's just a matter of time.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was him, Talks with Jordan. You can follow him on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. He uses them, and he's a good media personality, friendly, as he said. Whenever you see him, don't hesitate to give him a big right?
Yeah, sure.
Yo, Jordan, thank you for coming, man.
No problem.
I appreciate it. Yeah. And big time, every time you call us, we'll be there. And we're also trying to be like inspiring this generation so that we can
That's
try.
That's good, actually.
All right, man.
You hit me up all like,
Yeah, big up to my director there behind the camera. Peace. We're coming back. Ciao.